gorgeous out. Let's pop some ducks.
This is the UpDuck podcast, a blend of upland and waterfowl hunting. Tune in as your hosts, Tyler Beaton, Jeff Ludicky, Matt Jeske, chat about training dogs and share their bird hunting stories, tactics, and strategies.
Don't cry about how cool it's going to be.
We're going to cry about it.
I'm with Jeff. I'm not going.
Why not?
No.
I was just telling you that I got like the ultimate warm weather setup going right now, but that warm weather setup is not ideal for walking like 5 miles in.
For sitting still. Yeah.
Yeah. It's for sitting still.
Yeah.
For the most part.
Just get the gator to cover your face. You're going to be moving. Your blood will be flowing. You'll be fine.
It's probably more the dog.
True too.
You've got stuff for her.
Yeah. 5 degrees and crusty snow isn't
all
the greatest ideal situation. That crust, man, just tears up their paw pads.
I will give you the crusty snow. However, if it does tear up their paws, they're going to lay around for like 3 days. So that's a win in the middle of winter when it's really cold.
That's true. That's very true. I'm pretty sure we got back from that Iowa trip, though, even though that was warm. I don't think Josie moved for like 48 hours straight.
Yeah. Yeah, Maggie was out.
Yeah.
I believe it. Gentlemen, welcome back. The gang's all here. No guests tonight, just the three of us. Yeah. What is happening?
Not
much. Printing away over here, trying to gear up for the expo, open season expo already.
When is that? February?
End of March.
Oh, got it.
Yeah, we got time, but we're printing away.
Yeah, I paid my bill for that. So,
same.
I'll see you there, Jeff.
We'll see you there. I'll be right across the hallway.
Right across the hall.
I'm going to steal a dog.
Steal the dog. We'll see if the tasty nuts are there again too.
Right in between us.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, that was bad.
We got nuts right in the middle of us, Tyler.
That's right.
Sandwich between the nut stand.
They're flavored too. Oof. Different varieties. Delicious. I spent like $20 about the huge one the last day and got really sick on Sunday. That was not a smart choice.
When you smell it the whole weekend.
Oh, I know you do.
It's nonstop.
Yeah, this is true. Gentlemen, it is December 11th. Matt mentioned it already, but the season is closed. Duck season is over.
It is.
So all that's left to do is cry about it a little bit. Look forward to Oklahoma and chase pheasants in the very cold weather that's coming this weekend.
Yeah. And we have late season goose opportunities coming.
That's true.
Those of you that want to shoot geese, that opens back up next weekend.
That's true.
Yeah. We'll see if there's some around still. There usually is, but this is a weird year. So
That is true. That is very, very true. I do not have any field access for late season geese, so my season is effectively over unless someone tosses me an invite and says, "Hey, we're on the X. Do you want to come shoot some geese?" And the odds of that happening are slim, and the odds of me being able to actually go, given all that is going to take place between now and December 31st, is probably even slimmer.
Yeah.
True.
Decoys put away. You start cleaning up the garage with all the assortment of hunting gear and apparel.
I'm parking in the garage. It's official. It's back.
Me too.
I haven't parked in the garage since August, I think.
Same.
I dragged the boat through the snow on Monday to get it in the backyard so I can put the tarp over it. It's official.
Nice.
Everything's winterized, blinds in the basement. It's all good. So now
I'm keeping the boat in the garage
over there that I'm repackaging into different boxes for trips.
Nice.
The shop needs a cleanup bad.
Yeah, my office needs to
on the floor.
Yeah. I started to take my stuff down to the basement. That's a combination of like gun deer hunting, waterfowl, bow hunting. It's all sort of kind of is all mixed together right now. I got to get organized for Oklahoma here. I have boxes of shells randomly just like stacked behind me. I need to count how many shells I have for that trip because I apparently bought an excessive amount last year. Yeah, I have this lots of boxes of 2s ready to go for that. But yeah. So I mean, we're packing stuff away. Is anybody having the duck depression? Is that setting in for anybody?
I'm watching a lot of YouTube. I think this happened last year. Season closes. I don't like to watch it during because then I get like overly amped up versus real world expectations. So I like to wait till after in between trips. So I've been watching my YouTube here recently.
What is on the YouTube watch list, Matt Jeske?
There's that one channel I told you about, Old Hat Outdoors. I like him. Shoots a lot of divers out west. Looks like a good time. That's my primary one. I've got a lot of catching up on that channel to do. Very amateur, former guide that does it now for fun. It's good stuff.
I like amateur film stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
Very much so.
Yeah.
Very, very much so. Okay. Jeff, you're parking in the garage now?
I am. The boat's in the garage too. I'm keeping it in the garage this year. So
okay.
We'll see. We got a 3-car garage and the boat is taking up the 3rd stall right now. Got the tarp on it and all the things and the batteries put in the basement and got a cover over the blind and all the things. But the boat is caked in mud. There's like 2 inches of mud in the bottom of that boat from one of the late season hunts. And there's no way it's coming out of there until the spring and I can turn the hoses back on. Yeah. So it's going to have to sit that way, but we'll get her all cleaned up. I thought about taking it to one of those self-wash where you can pull in.
A lot of quarters.
I still could, but it might as well just wait. It's not gonna hurt anything.
Yeah.
So, Matt, are you speaking from experience? A lot of quarters?
Yeah, I've washed my truck off in those before.
It
takes a lot when it's stuck on there. That's for sure.
Have you washed your boat off though?
No. I washed my boat with a hose. I washed it off before I took it in to get service for the end of the year. I rinsed it out. I get most of the leaves and mud and stuff off the hydroturf, and I mean it's always mostly dirty, but it's got a majority of the stuff off of it from the year.
Okay. What did you take it in before the season actually closed?
Yeah, because I had Thanksgiving and then I was out of town for work, so there was a 0% chance I was taking it out again. So I wrapped it up and got it to the marina before I
got it.
So.
Got it. So you
they were so kind. They kept it in their shop while they weren't working on it, so it didn't get a foot of snow on it. It didn't get an extra 3 inches of snow on it. I picked it up and it was dry as a bone, so that was nice.
Okay, I was gonna say, yeah, you took it in. I was gonna say you took it in before the cold set in, and before the snow arrived, because we're gonna have 6 months of snow here, and that is going to suck.
Yeah, it's not going anywhere anytime soon.
No, definitely is not. Definitely is not.
Funny story about one of those self car wash things with the hoses and the quarters. The last time I was in one of those, I had shot a buck, and I have the bed rug in the back of my truck. Tyler has the same because Tyler now drives my old truck.
That's right.
We have the bed rug, which is like a marine carpeting, essentially, right? You could power wash it and do all the things, but I had gotten a bunch of blood on it from this buck sitting in the back. So I was like, I'll just take it into one of these self-wash stations, and just blast the crap out of it. So I had brought a bunch of dish soap with, and I put way too much dish soap in there and spent like a half hour and probably $10 in quarters getting all the suds off that carpet. It took me a long time, but hey, got the stain off of it. That was Tyler. Tyler, that was your truck.
Oh man,
the truck you have. That's what I was doing it with.
Okay, that's there's a reason that I purchased a cargo carrier. It's so that I do not have to do that exact same thing. Right there.
Yep. The bed rug is nice though. You take a lot of crap for it, but man, is it nice, especially when you have to like go up in there on your knees and it's got a nice like cushion to it. Oh
yes. Yeah. Love the bed rug. Even if I did not have a bed rug, and I still would have bought a cargo carrier. And there are people who will say you get hate for having a cargo carrier too, but man, I don't want to be rinsing blood out of the back of my truck. I just want to leave all my crap in there. That's like a storage unit during hunting season. You want to
in Oklahoma, that was the cooler carrier.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Probably still had some deer blood on it from last year too.
There we go.
Probably will have deer blood on it from the doe I shot this year too. So, like, it is what it is. It's good. It works. Yeah. Expands the space. So duck season's over, right? We should probably recap duck season, boys.
Yeah.
Don't sound too excited.
No, it was slow.
Okay.
Mediocre.
Yeah.
I would say we got killed by the fact we had a really cold end of August, beginning of September. We basically had 0 teal in Wisconsin.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the teal was
sucked.
Really, really slow compared to previous years.
Yes. So instead, we're hunting wary mallards over water instead of, like, I was having a conversation with somebody this week, and it was like, I made the comment that, it would have been nice to get some ducks that just decoyed really easily. I was tired at the end of duck season of blowing my duck calls so much because I'm trying to get mallards to actually decoy here, and they're just like flipping all around all over the place. But yeah, that definitely changed things a lot though. Right. Because I think the teal just basically moved out early, and then we just had less ducks to chase.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
A lot of wood ducks this year, though. I will say that the wood ducks were thick in comparison to previous years, and at least in our area, I noticed. A lot of that was during teal season, too. Like during early teal, we saw a ton of wood ducks.
It was insane.
Which begs the question, should they include wood ducks in the early season hunt? I don't know. I think yes.
Please refer back to our favorite episode a couple podcasts ago, Jeff, on why that won't be happening anytime soon.
I know, but I wish it would.
Yeah, no, we're good. No, I think we're good on that.
Oh, you don't want to, huh?
No, I don't. No, keep it still. No.
All right. Well, if they open it, I'll make sure I remember that.
Yeah, save the wood ducks for opening day, the real opening day.
Okay.
Okay, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm going with.
Right.
I mean, it was slow. It was mediocre, right? It was really hit and miss. We had really stagnant weather for a large chunk of the season. It was very warm in Canada, like into November. Very warm in Canada. And there were a lot of folks across the state who would say probably the exact same thing based on the contributor reports for the migration report. It was very, very much the same consensus that we have here. Now, that doesn't mean though that we didn't have some good hunts though, correct?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we had a couple good ones.
Yeah. I was on a few. I was on a handful of really good hunts. Really, really good hunts, which is basically that's me. I have a bunch of donuts, bagels, crappy hunts, and I have a handful of good hunts. That's pretty much how I duck hunt, right? Jeff, we had a good one together, and Matt, you shot a solo limit once or twice this year.
Yeah, the last week of November or the week before Thanksgiving, I had another one too.
Okay,
with divers got pretty good at the end. I wish I was not traveling for Thanksgiving and then not out of town for work, but the last week was pretty fun for me.
That's good.
Yeah. Tyler, we had a couple good ones. We had the opening day, all the wood ducks, and then we had that evening hunt that was a semi-banger as well.
Yes, I would agree. That could have been a real banger, but yeah, no, that was a good hunt. That was a lot of fun. I was on a good field goose hunt. We didn't kill that many birds, but it was a lot of fun. When birds do it right, it's just a lot of fun. Jeff, I mean, you almost shot a solo limit of mallards the last weekend of duck season.
Yep, by myself, yeah.
By yourself. I almost died. So, there's that.
You did almost die. That was interesting.
Yes. It was
very interesting. Have you ever had that? Should we get into this?
If you want to, we can talk about it. I can tell the story.
So I don't know if Matt heard the story yet.
Mm-mm.
but your hands didn't get wet, but somehow your thumb, was it your thumb?
That was all
hand?
my
It was
my
like
entire
your
hand.
one hand
Yes.
like decided to literally like go numb.
Yes.
Like you lost blood flow in it or something happened and it got ice cold and like you almost like kind of went into like semi shock, it seemed like.
We were standing in the middle of the river and I said, I have to go sit down or I might pass out. I'm feeling very wobbly. And this is what I passed out before. Like I know what happens before that. Vision gets a little bit orange, right? You start to wobble a little bit. I'm like, I do not want to fall down in the middle of this river.
In ice cold water.
In ice cold water with a mile hike out. Now, granted, Jeff had the jet sled along, but he didn't really want to pull me in that.
I don't want to pull you in that. It'd be terrible.
It'd be awful, right?
I told Clayton, I was like, if Tyler passes out right now, I'm driving my truck down this damn trail to come get you. Like, I don't care.
Yeah.
I am driving the truck down the trail, and I don't care what anybody says. Like, it's an emergency situation.
Yeah. Yeah. You did say, you were like, is your body going into shock? And I actually think that's what happened. Like I couldn't feel both hands, but the right hand especially. Because you guys were generous and packed everything up while I just laid on the ground on the bank. And then I had tried to unload my shotgun. And I was trying to I couldn't tell when my fingers were actually touching the gun. I had zero feeling in them. So
it's really odd because like they didn't get cold, like they didn't get wet. So how did they get that cold? That's what I was curious about.
I was holding on to the gun though.
Okay.
So holding on to the
but
gun.
Your other hand was fine.
Yeah, but it wasn't holding on to the gun.
Yeah.
So, like just not so good. Yeah. That was not a fun experience.
Yeah, that was crazy. I was worried there for a little while.
Yeah,
I was picking up decoys and I was like listening for him. Like, are you okay? You good? Can I give me are you conscious over there? I need a health check.
It was scary because I'm like, okay, I tried to like get up and move around a little bit. I'm like, if I move, I'll get my blood flowing. Like, I'll get feeling back in my hands. But it was very difficult to walk without being very wobbly. And so I'm like, okay, there's a threshold here we'll walk across and I'll be fine. But until then, like, I need to I have to walk a mile. I have to make sure I don't pass out initially, and I just have to get going enough where the blood starts flowing to get warmed up again. So, yeah, that is what did happen. We did make it out safely, but that was scary. Yeah,
it got a little hairy there for a minute.
It did, and then my hands warmed up. I was back at the truck. I'm like, I'm fine, right? But then everything I touched without gloves on the rest of the night was like 1,000 needles stabbing my fingers.
See, it's weird. Like I'm not a doctor, obviously. I don't know a whole lot about like hypothermia and shock and like what could happen, but it seems like there was some kind of combination of that going on where your body was just like in fight or flight mode, kind of.
Yes, severe frostbite,
freaking out.
Have you had frostbite on your hands before?
I have no idea. I mean, I've hunted for how many years now? 25 years. Like
usually once it happens, then you get like a weird couple fingers that are always cold. Like even if it's not that cold out. I imagine holding the gun doesn't help.
No. I mean they're okay. I mean they're fine. They don't seem to be cold. Like I feel like my hands in general get colder a little faster now. But yeah, yeah.
Thanks.
Not so good, Matt. Not so good. No. But before that, just like an hour before that, Jeff, what happened? Tell us.
With the mallards that we shot or that I shot?
That you shot, yes.
Yeah, so it was kind of like an old school jump shoot, I guess, right? So we were all set up and we had saw those mallards like 100 yards down, maybe, just hanging out. And
Jeff took a walk.
I took a walk like I normally want to. And I was like, okay, I'm going to go jump those things because there was public land on the other side of the river. So I crossed the river, hopped into the woods a little bit, kind of came around the corner and timed it kind of perfectly, came out in the right spot, popped my head up, bunch of mallards sitting in the water, shot 2 of them on the first shot, They all got up, and then I shot 2 more as they were getting up. So I shot my limit of drakes on the water, 4 drakes sitting on the water, and then as I went to go grab them, the one dove under the ice. So ended up with 3. I figured that one would come back up, but never did. I mean, the current was strong enough where I thought he would just suffocate, go down current, pop up back over the ice, but never ended up seeing him. But yeah, I came back to the guys and had the birds behind my back and dropped 3 down in front of them, and everybody high-fived. It was pretty fun.
There you go.
So 4 shots. Well, it was 3 shots, 4 birds, and then I had 1 shell left that I took a finishing shot at the one. And yeah, I dropped 4 drakes with 3 shots. That was fun.
That's what's a winner, yeah. And if that bird doesn't, I mean, if he must have got stuck under the ice, you think?
Yeah, he must have went up into the bank and got stuck in the mud or something. But I mean, the current was so strong there, I was kind of waiting for him to pop back up where the ice cleared, but he never did. So that was a little unfortunate. It was kind of like as I was walking up towards them, he dove under the ice. But the other 3 were belly up, so those were easy to grab. So
yeah, and it's like if he would have popped up, like, I mean, I did have Mac along, so we could have got him wet, and
Well, I tried to call you, and you didn't answer, and the birds were floating downstream, like in a pretty heavy current. So I started running down the dike, like to catch up to these birds, so I could cut them off. Couldn't get into the river because it was in the spots I wanted because it was ice, in quite a few of the banks. Finally got to an opening, broke some ice with my bare hands, got the birds, climbed out of there.
Wow.
It was a fun experience though. It was a good time.
I
wasn't going home empty-handed. The last hunt, I was like, no, I'm not going home empty-handed with this. We are getting some birds, damn it. And that's what I made sure happened.
It was pretty wild though. Like the last weekend here, everything froze up like across the whole state, right? But if you found open water, there were like just birds were just stacked up on it. On it. Yeah, I mean, crazy amounts of birds stacked up on any open water you could find. And I did send that video to you guys before this, right? My cousin's down in Kansas, and they like this. Did you see the one with all the skies just full of ducks?
Yeah.
And Matt, you made the comment that those are probably all the birds from up here that are getting out of Dodge before this major cold front pushes in this weekend. Makes sense, right? Because there's still a bunch of birds around. They're just hanging out here, not going anywhere, but now they probably are. So yeah, that was a fun last hunt for you, Jeff. Matt, you had 2 weeks before when your duck season essentially ended due to holiday and work. You had a nice end too with some limited divers. I mean, it's not bad. Numbers weren't as high as last year, right? You didn't kill as many birds. Maggie didn't have as many retrieves.
No, I just tallied it up though. Anywhere from doves to geese, she still picked up 50 birds from September 1st through whatever, end of November. So
that's pretty good.
It wasn't horrible, considering you take out all the teal that weren't in existence this year. I mean, she would have picked up a lot more on some of those group hunts that, opening day we had 3 birds, 5 birds or whatever. That was not, the normal. So that's what it is.
Yeah, it's good. And now, and now we look forward to some trips here. We'll talk about that. We'll talk about that in a second. However, I got to ask you guys a couple of questions. Your duck season.
Yeah.
All right. This duck season, what did you learn?
What did I learn?
What did you learn?
I don't know. That's a good one, Matt.
I've been proved multiple times wrong that my theory on going on weekdays is less busy. Like that didn't prove out to be right at all this year, which makes no sense and was very unfortunate for me. I'd say that I can't bank on like, I'll just roll up half an hour before. That wasn't working out so well. Both at my walkout spots and the boat launch. So that sucks.
I guess I learned that I shoot better with my improved cylinder choke, which is the opposite of what Matt usually does. He usually springs towards the full choke from modified.
Tighten it up.
But man, for whatever reason, like I don't shoot ducks very far. Like most ducks that I'm shooting are like in the decoys. Like I probably would kill more ducks if I shot. Like there's probably a lot of ducks that are reachable that I just don't shoot at because I guess I just don't want to. I don't know. But man, I switched to that improved cylinder choke and I was lighting them up for whatever reason. It just fit me better, I guess, in my style of shooting. So, and if you're in the decoys, you don't need anything more than that, really, you know? So I don't know. So I switched to improved cylinder like within the first couple of weeks, kept it in all through the late season, and I had no issues with it.
It's good. It's good.
So yeah.
You grew up hunting like without a dog, right? So you wanted birds up close. You could kill them and then just go pick them up.
Right.
So maybe that influences you a little bit.
That could be. Yeah. And like I said, I'd probably shoot more ducks if I shot.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sure there's ones in range that I let go, but I'm kind of the guy like, oh, we'll let them come one more pass or whatever it may be. And then they never do. But typically I'm shooting them inside of 30 yards. So I don't think you need anything more than an improved cylinder for that. And it lets you can get away with a little more with improved cylinder, right? You don't need to be as on it. And I had no issues with cripples, honestly. Like I really didn't. I mean, Tyler, we lost a couple birds that one hunt, but I don't think I would really have attributed it to that. But yeah, I even made some long shots.
Yeah,
no issues at all. So
no,
I have a buddy at work that does the same thing. He's an old. I mean, he's older than me. He's not old, but he's older than me, and he's been duck hunting since he was a kid. And he swears by that. And he's kind of the one that inspired me to try it. And he's like, oh, that's all I ever use. Improved cylinder. So I tried it and it seemed to work.
It's good. I think the one hunt where we lost those two birds, I don't think that had anything to do with the improved cylinder. I think we were probably we were shooting 4s and 3s, and if we were shooting 2s, we probably would have just stoned those birds.
Yeah. Well, it was early season. We were shooting 4s and mallards came in and
Yep. Well, if we were shooting 2s, that teal that I shot that day would have been mincemeat. So, you know. All right.
Yeah. So that's what I learned. Maybe some of that's like a placebo thing, but whatever, man. Whatever works and whatever you're shooting well with, stick with it. Shooting
is right here.
Right
there.
Yep.
Right there. Okay. What are you going to do differently next year? What are you thinking about strategy wise for next year? Like, what are you going to do differently to kill more ducks?
Ideally scout more, but I know that I probably won't have the time like normally. I want some more water motion. I'd like to get a couple. I wanted to get those power kickers, but I've heard that there's a lot of issues with those right now. So I'm kind of waiting for maybe like a Gen 2 version of those to come out.
With an on-off switch.
Yeah. But those look awesome. I was really excited about them until I found out that everyone was having issues.
Yeah.
You mean where they don't turn off even after they've been out of the water for 2 days?
Correct. Yeah. Which I've heard they've fixed, maybe. I don't know, but I'll give it another little bit before I pull the trigger on one of them. But yeah, I want more water motion for sure. Whether that's a pulsator or a power kicker or something like that.
Yeah, it's fair.
So
that's good.
I did pick up a good tip with my pulsator. And I had saw this on social media that the little bilge, the tube that comes off the bilge pump, if you don't want it to splash, but you want your decoy, you just flip that tube downwards and you'll get a bobble with your pulsator without it splashing water up in the air, which is kind of cool. It's a different look.
Yeah.
So
and we did that. We put that, we turned it that way on that hunt too, to try to prevent the thing from icing up.
Exactly. Yeah, because I had a late season hunt where it did ice up because it was splashing water on top of the butt and had a whole big chunk of ice right on top of it. So that's another good point. That's another reason to do something like that as well.
Yeah.
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 Water motion scouting. Good stuff, Jeff. Matt?
Yeah, the one I can't control is more water. That would be really awesome next year at all spots. The river and the marsh. I mean, my marsh spot, like I couldn't even put out my Lucky Duck splasher because it was so shallow at the end of the year. It was just eating up the bottom of the, vegetation and whatever, unless I got into one specific spot. So like early in the year, I actually did bust out the jerk string and everything, but by the end of the year, it was too shallow to actually like run the string like the way you'd want to in the spot I want to. So nothing I can do there, but I'm with Jeff. I've already looked at water motion, maybe 2 of those Lucky Duck, like the ripplers, and put, the vibrator ones, and put that with the 2 splashers I've got. And because the best spread look that I ever had is when I went out with my dad and we put out 3 or 4 of the splashers. He had a swimmer, like moves in a circle or whatever, and one of those Mojo on the pole things, a little flicker. Like the more motion we had in my spread, it looked the best it's looked, ever. It was just, it had more stuff moving in between when we didn't have wind. And you always think you're going to go out on like windy days, but there's plenty of days I went out this year just because of availability. It was like, well, I'm going to go and try it. And it looks like garbage because they're all just, it's glass. Even with that, and then you get the splasher, and it's just like one splash, back and forth on like it helps, but it'd be better to have more moving.
Yeah, no, that's fair. That's good.
Yeah,
it's good. No, I would having like a splasher, that's something I'd look at adding. I actually would want to pick up another one of those full body ripplers to the Mojo ones, like $35. The thing is so light that it ripples great, but also like in 2 mile an hour of wind, it's so light it just like swims around. So it's like a couple more of those, like another one of those, and just right. I mean, I have some flocked head decoys, but I only need a couple of those, and then everything else just motion.
Yeah,
so we're all kind of thinking the same.
Yeah, those Mojo Rippler things, those things it's impressive for $35.
Yeah,
right.
They work a lot better than the butt up Ripplers, I think. That full body one, and it's the same price as the butt up Rippler, isn't it?
Yeah.
But it seems like it provides more motion.
I think it provides more ripples. I mean, the butt up one is nice because it's like, oh, now you have some more variation though in your spread, right?
Yeah.
So, but yeah, I mean, for $35, you can't beat it.
Yeah,
literally.
Yeah,
I think that's what I pay. I don't know if that's what it costs now. I think that's what I paid for it, and it was on sale or something. So Matt's probably looking it up right now.
I am. They're $45 now.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Let's see.
Matt's got to get a pair of new waders here for next year.
Yeah, that's true. I have 0 waders right now.
What's on the top
None
of the
that
list?
I trust. I don't know. I don't trust anything, so it's not going to last. Whatever it is, isn't going to last. I might as well just buy like a $200 pair and replace it every 2 years because it's not going to last. Whatever I do to them,
bad luck.
Yeah, it's not worth it. The amount of Flex Seal that I've sprayed on those Rogers waders has been like almost a full can over 2 years.
Which is crazy to me.
Mostly dry.
I had mine for 5 years. I have 2 buddies that have had theirs for more than 5 years, and they haven't had. I mean, mine has like a couple pinhole leaks in it, but theirs are still working fine.
No, mine, all the seams leaked, and I didn't do anything. Like they weren't just rips. Like, yeah, I have a couple of rips, and that was just from wear and tear. But like leaking in the seams where there's nothing, and that's, if you look at the comments, like that's fairly common. Just the seams.
You wonder if they like
pretty quick
switch manufacturers, or something like that, where like it looks the same, but you have somebody else making it now compared to 5 years ago.
Yeah. Right. Not great. So,
I mean, if you switch factories, I'm sure you can get things happening like that with these,
Oh yeah.
Yep. I'm gonna knock on wood that I do not have that happen to my Rogers waders. I've had no issues here.
Yeah.
So,
was that year 1, right?
I bought them last year.
Did you wear them last year?
2 seasons.
Yep.
Well, that's pretty good then.
Yeah,
I mean, I feel like if you can get 3 years out of a $200 pair of waders, that's probably pretty decent.
Yeah.
Feels good.
You know? Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
Mm-hmm.
So okay. All right. So we know what you're going to do differently. We know what you learned. Biggest regret from this season.
Man, I should have been more prepared. Should have sent us these questions beforehand so I could think about these things.
No, I want to surprise you here.
Biggest regret? My biggest regret, probably not attempting to duck hunt more when I was in Minnesota.
Fair.
Because I was locked into pheasant hunting and I saw a crap ton of ducks. And I probably should have taken advantage of it, and I didn't. And I kind of regret that.
Next year.
Because I hit it. I think I hit it at like the right weekend where I could have done very well for myself. Yeah. So, and I didn't take advantage of it, even though I had all the right licenses. I never took advantage of it. Maybe next year. So everyone, if you have a chance, if there's ducks in the area and you have the right licenses, just do it. Especially when you're out of state.
Right.
But good.
I really can't think of much else.
No, that's a good one. That's a great one.
Oh, don't buy crappy batteries for your boat. That's one early season that I learned. The Amazon special for my light bar lasted 2 hunts and stopped taking a charge. So I upgraded to an interstate battery, a little bit something with some more brand recognition, even though it cost me a little bit more, but it worked flawlessly the rest of the year. So don't skimp out on cheap batteries for your lights.
It's fair. Fair.
Yeah, I won't.
Yeah.
All right. Matthew, biggest regrets.
I can't think of any, honestly. I tried real hard. Took the boat out the same amount of times I thought I would have, 6, 7, 8 times. Walked out an absolute ton of times, even if it was just to see what was flying on the river and try to pass shoot something. It was just what it was this year. I mean, I still shot a couple limits, ended with a band, got Tommy out. Like, there's a lot of good highlights, but I don't know. There's nothing I could have really done different. Honestly, I went before work, went after work, I don't know. It was one of those hunts. What day was that? Late October. It was like 85 degrees on a Friday afternoon when I went. What are you supposed to do with that? So not much I could do personally different.
Try hard. I like that. It's good.
Tried hard, real hard.
You sound like me. I tried really hard.
Yeah, I tried real hard. That was it.
Maybe buy a new pair of waders before the season started.
Yeah, that'll definitely be happening, but not.
Is that a regret though? That could be a regret.
Because when I put them away, for sure my 6-year-old Cabela's breathables were dry because I patched them at the end, and then those leaked in the boot, and they're fine-ish now. Like, if you wore them early season, it wouldn't matter. And then those Roger ones, I had that big leak, probably a ripped on something on my boat or whatever, but then the seam leaks still keep happening. They were mostly good before I started the season. Like, I was pretty solid. I thought for sure I had it figured out. So no, I don't regret it, but I don't like buying them mid-season either, because the warranty starts, then you got 3 months in and of the year or whatever, you have 9 months of it hanging in your basement, and that doesn't really count. So
we might have to check through your boat here and see if you got some real sharp edges or some burrs.
I know I do, because I have
rivets that are
everywhere. But
yeah,
I can't get away from it. So
I feel like some of this could be user error here, Matt.
I don't know. I actually, my one buddy's got a theory on it though, why we wear through them so fast. When I walk out, and I walk out 20 times a season, it's over a mile out. If I'm making if I'm going to do a full walk, it's over a mile each time, and I wear my waders out the entire way. So you're putting on like legit miles on those, where most people are maybe putting them on at the boat launch, putting out decoys and then taking them off at the boat. Yeah. Yep.
Right.
Why
that can make a big difference.
Yeah. Why do you walk a mile one direction with your waders on, Matt?
Because it's cold out and I'm not going to wear Crocs to a 1.5 mile walk out. I'm not changing. If I'm walking out, there's a good chance I'm going 20 minutes before it's shooting time, and I'm walking right to my spot, and then I'm walking right back to get to work. I'm not changing twice. I did it. The only time I did it ever this year was one of those 90-degree weekends, and I'm like, I walked out one day and I was like, this is stupid. I'm going to walk out the next day.
I'm just thinking, like, couldn't you walk out in like sweats and hiking boots and then?
Oh, and it's weight. I got so much stuff in my cart, like I'm not throwing more stuff in it to pull it out. That sucks because I've already got I've got a dog stand. I've got decoys. I've got a blind bag. I've got usually somebody else's blind bag, robos, poles, and then you just put more weight on top of it. It's not a great time.
Okay. I mean, the theory, your buddy's theory makes a lot of sense.
Yeah,
because you're
sucks though.
You're stretching those seams, right? A lot more.
Yep.
Thinking about the one walkout spot where I have a long walk, and I do not wear my waders until the very end.
Yeah.
And it sucks hauling stuff because stuff's falling off and it's heavy, but
Yep.
Yeah. I probably won't change and start wearing my waders, especially now with hearing this potentially come to life here.
Well, it's nice. I'm so close most of the time. I wear my waders out the front door. I just drive from there because I got a 7-minute drive to my spot.
It's fair.
Nice and warm when I get out. Plus, if you're walking out, I mean, I might decide if I'm going out just for a pass shoot or whatever, like it might be 200 yards from the parking lot, or it might be the full like walk a mile and figure out. And I don't know until I start seeing things fly. So it just changes every time, honestly.
That's fair. Yeah. All right.
Tyler, you got to go on this one. I want to hear your regret.
Yeah.
My biggest regret is not realizing how good late season hunting can be. Like I'm gonna do a lot more. Like when things freeze up and lock up, like I'm like, oh wow, I have the pins are not on my phone; they're all in my head. But I'm like here, and here. I hope things freeze up and lock up next year because then I will go and I will smash birds. More so than at any other point, because there's only so many places they're going to go, and I'm going to be at one of those places.
I mean, there was a lot of birds that died the last weekend of the season here in Wisconsin. A lot of birds, especially that very last day, that Sunday before it closed. I was seeing pictures from people smashing birds all over the place.
Yes, I need to get the old Okea's Hunter canoe out and do some floating.
There you go.
Right, that for sure need to do some more of that. But I don't really have other regrets. I mean, this hunting season in general was fairly chaotic for me. There's just a lot of stuff going on. 2 job changes. Like there's a lot of stuff like that affects how much I could actually hunt and when. And I couldn't hunt the best days. Like I just couldn't. Like it just wasn't like it was not possible. Like when we had a couple of big fronts move in November, and it's like we finally have that big weather shift, right? That big system's finally moving in, right? We're gonna get fresh birds. Could I hunt? Absolutely not. No. Nope. And it sucks. But that was out of my control. So but yeah, the late season light bulb ding, went on. So I'm like looking forward to that next year. And I'm actually set up to hunt late season. I have a cold weather system now, so I'm happy.
You just need to get some better gloves.
That is the one thing. Yes.
Apparently.
Yes. That is the one thing that is the one missing piece.
Or you need to get like one of those kangaroo pouches.
Yeah.
Those could be nice. I've heard good things about those.
Yeah, kangaroo pouch, a couple pairs of nice gloves. I do have the electric hand warmers. Those are coming. So that's gonna be the ticket. So
you have to let me know how those work. I still use like the little sandbags, the hot hand sandbags. Them suckers last for like 10 hours straight. But if those electric ones work nice, I might consider it.
There's
just so many things to like keep charged already. Like, I remember that.
Problem. Yeah.
And then I don't bring hot hands with me because I get that, and then I forget to charge it, and blah blah. Blah, and you know how it goes.
I understand. I will let you know. You can test it out in Oklahoma. Bring it to Oklahoma.
All
so
right.
Tremendous segue there, Jeff. Let's talk about our upcoming trips, right? Duck season's closed. There's nothing left to do but look forward to killing ducks outside of the state of Wisconsin.
I was telling my wife today that it'd be nice if it was just a hair warmer than it was last year. Just a touch. Yeah. I'd love it to be like in the 40s. That would be
5 to 10 degrees
awesome.
Would be pretty slick. And about 20 degrees less windy.
Yeah. The 40s I'd be tickled pink if it was in the 40s.
I would love huge gusts of wind again. Yes, please.
I got over that pretty quick, honestly.
Well, when the water freezes at your lodge and the diner has issues with the cold weather,
10 degrees would be pretty cool.
You could tell that like that state is not built for the weather that occurred when we were there. No. So a little bit warmer would be nice.
Yeah, true. A little bit. Yeah. A little bit. We got to go back to that diner for breakfast, though.
It's a different city now, though. So you're going to have to time it well.
It is a different city.
It's true.
It's true. It's only like 10 minutes away.
Yeah.
It's fine. That's fine. So we're all three of us are going to Oklahoma again, right? Down to Weatherford, Oklahoma with Zach and the boys at Redbeard's Waterfowl Outfitters. I'm jazzed. I've been texting Zach, yelling at him for not putting more on social media because I want to live vicariously and be excited about that. But Matt, you are also going somewhere. You have one trip, just one.
Yeah.
Between now and Oklahoma.
Yep. Yeah, and it looks like it's been pretty hit or miss down there the last couple of days. I follow several outfitters that are down there, and it's either been too windy or no wind, and neither one of those is great. But some days they've been smashing ducks, and I don't know. I don't put a lot of faith in what I see before I go down there because it can change. It'll change 50 times, and it could be frozen by the time we go down there. A couple weeks from now could be totally different. So I know that the water is stupidly low, so that makes me nervous because if it freezes, we won't be going into the timber because that'll be completely locked up. Like the water's way down, so it'll be interesting. I don't know. See what it's like. Hopefully we have a good day or two, make it worth the adventure as always.
And this is the annual trip down to Reelfoot.
Yep.
How many years running is it?
I just looked. I think it's my 22nd or 23rd year. It gets a little hairy in there because I missed one for Tommy's birth. So it gets how many trips and how many years, somewhere around that neighborhood.
Okay, that's fair.
You guys are due for a banger, I feel. Like the last, like I feel like since we've been doing the podcast, you have a few off years recently.
Last year, I looked at the numbers. We had like something in the teens the first day, then 9 the second day, and then it was an absolute rainstorm the third day where I woke up and knew like we probably could have just drove home. I knew that it wasn't going to be, we weren't going to shoot anything. So the last year was pretty average. I mean, shoot 20-something birds over essentially 2 days because the third day barely counts with it raining that hard. I've never been out there when it was raining that hard. And the year before was okay. Yeah, there's been a couple where it's just been like you get one for a sure day, like maybe in the teens, which is always fun. And then there's always one where you're just staring at the sky and, you're goose egg to maybe 2 birds or something. That's for a long day. But yeah, it'd be pretty slick to have a real good day here soon.
Like one okay hunt and then 2 like really good hunts.
Yeah.
Like you're not gonna get right. I think last year's my first guided waterfowl trip, and I got some advice from someone who was like, "Hey, on a guided trip, you're gonna get 1 okay hunt, 1 good hunt, and maybe 1 great hunt. Like that's what you're looking at." And that was really good advice.
Yeah.
Right. Helps level set expectations. So yeah.
So we'll see.
Minus the rainstorm, you could have had like.
It would have been pretty. It could have been pretty decent. I mean, where we go, you want sunnier days with a decent wind. Almost any direction doesn't matter. The but usually out of the, like, I think it's west, northwest, just the way the blind is set up, but sunny days. So if you have a cloudy day, it's hit or miss. So I kind of know what I like to see, but I don't know. We've shot plenty of birds on cloudy days too. So I think they work better on sunny days though, when they see the decoys and stuff down in the timber holes. So
Got it.
Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. I don't trust the weather till I show up there and just do it live.
It's fair. What day do you head down?
It'll be after Christmas. Yeah, it'll be after Christmas. So I'll be back before the New Year's. And then, yeah, luckily, a nicer break in between trips this time. I like that timing a lot better than last time. I think I was home 3 days, maybe 4 last year. So having that block in between trips will be beneficial.
Yeah. Yep. Be good for you. It's not as good for me, but that's okay.
It'll be good for me. Yeah.
Yeah. But that's okay. Good. All right.
Yeah.
And then Jeff, this is your last trip of the year, right?
Yeah. And this will actually, I was thinking about this before. This will be the 4th state that I will shoot ducks in this year, which is kind of cool. So I shot ducks in Wisconsin, Iowa, Minnesota, and now Oklahoma. So that's kind of cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's great. That's good. It's really good. If I shoot ducks in Oklahoma, I'll have shot ducks in 2 states. So,
Yeah. Hey, it's all right. Gotta start somewhere.
It's all right. Halfway there. Good. Good. I'm jazzed. I'm looking forward to that. I've been thinking about that even before our season closed. Oklahoma. It's like it's coming. I just feel more prepared this year. I don't think I'm ready for the drive though. 13 hours is a long drive.
Yeah, you just have to sit in the back and hang out.
It's true. It was shorter last year because I spent the first 4 or 5 hours working on my laptop.
That's true. And then you had to snuggle up with some ice eaters on the rest of the trip after that.
Oh, I did. Yeah. Got a little crowded. That's all right though. That's all right. So yeah, we'll do that again and
see if we can stop at Uranus again this year. It's kind of a nice little halfway point.
We are not stopping there.
Stop there and get something.
Oh, we're going.
No, I already talked to Nate. He said that is a once in a lifetime destination stop.
Oh, come on. Yeah. Come on.
Yeah.
It'll time out perfect. You'll have to get gas or something. I'm sure.
Oh, absolutely. there was a Culver's right down the road from Uranus. So I think we gotta stop.
No, I'm not going in that store again. My goodness.
Well, you can hang out in the truck. I'll go take a peek in there.
You just want to go in and have them to ask if they can pack your fudge, Jeff. All right.
That's right.
He's gonna get a bumper sticker.
Yes. Yes. Get a bumper sticker for your new truck.
I like to pack fudge in Uranus.
Mm-hmm.
Classic.
Yeah. That is classic. Yeah. This is bringing Mac Daddy again, so that'll be good. This is probably his last trip down there, though. Just don't, it's like, man, it's 9, and who knows? Who knows what it'll be like.
It's what you keep saying. It's what you keep saying. I don't know.
I know. He was along for that hunt where I almost passed out, and it's like 20 degrees outside, right? His tongue is hanging. He's just sitting in the snow the whole time. I didn't bring the dog stand. I was not hauling it a mile in there. He is sitting in the snow, Matt. Mm-hmm. Okay. His tongue is hanging out into the side and it is like purple. He is like overheating. He's just like that worked up. So the heart is still there, but physically, yeah, I just see. So
we got to get him a little doggy door for the blind next year for my boat blind.
Yeah, we do. And for Ren too.
You might have to get him a little ladder as well.
Yeah. I like the ladder idea. Yeah. Okay. We can work something out, Jeff, right? I mean, pay for that. It's my dogs that are using it. So
yeah, I mean, I'll pay for the dog door. I'm not going to pay for the ladder.
I know, right?
You can pull his ass out of there without the ladder.
I did that with Ren on that hunt, just like,
well, a lot of the
where we were,
it was handle on the top. You can just grab the handle and yank him in the boat.
Yeah. Yep. So I had to pick up that dog vest too. That's what I got to do probably after we hang up, we stop recording. So, Matt Jeske, when are you bringing home a new puppy We're on the
Good
topic of
question.
dogs.
We'll have to talk about that in Oklahoma. I gotta start searching more. Late spring would be summer would be ideal, and then 5 or 6 months later, I kick it off to somebody else for a little while.
Oh, I know, but I mean, there's a couple litters that are like, what's your name on it?
I think if a certain someone that just had a litter of chocolates on the ground is listening, I think he should.
I know.
I think he should reach out.
Yeah, I know.
Bob, if you're listening, you need to give Matt a call here and give him a talking to.
I'll just, you know what? I'm just gonna send Matt's contact info to Bob. Be like, hey, no, there's a couple pups available. You just go ahead and reach out to Jessica.
Yeah, there's a couple chocolate females last time I saw.
Yeah, you get a call from him. I bet you're signing up for one of them dogs.
Mm-hmm.
You're not getting off the phone with him unless you say yes to a dog.
I know.
Yeah, we could make this happen here, Jeff.
I know.
We could just slide into his DMs here and send him Matt's info.
Do I need to okay this with Kelly though before I start sending your contact info?
She's the one that sent him
she keeps sending me pictures of updated puppies.
She's in.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. We're gonna make this happen here.
All right, Bob.
Have to find something somewhere here because
give him a call.
Yeah. Figure
it's
it
getting
out.
It's getting to be that time. It's getting to be that time.
It is.
Yeah, it's hard though. It's hard to. I mean, different life stage too, right? I mean,
very, very different.
Yeah, makes it hard. I mean,
what about the bad habits? Like that was one thing that's always crossed my mind. Like Maggie doesn't have a lot of bad habits, but I'm sure there's things that you would change, right, with the next dog. Yeah. Do you ever worry about the younger dog picking up the older dog's bad habits?
No, because all the bad habits that she has in the field are majority of my fault. So I know.
Right.
I know many of the things that I'd be doing while that puppy's a puppy would not be happening that I did previously. And you gotta trade the dog that's in front of you. So you have two very different dogs. You need to separate them.
The thing I worry about is like
Tyler and somebody else. I've had conversations with at length about how that works because he had a similar situation. His first dog was very much like Maggie, and then his next two had grand passes because he had a very different approach and trained them very separately.
It's hard.
Mm-hmm.
That's hard to do.
What about like outside of hunting related mannerisms? What about like vocalizing in the house, barking, like those types of things, whining? Like, do you worry that the puppy? But Maggie does whine though, right?
Yeah, not at home though. Hardly.
And Josie barks, right? Like, do you worry about the puppies picking up on those things? Like, if you don't want a barking dog, are you going to be worried about if you have a barker, that puppy becoming a barker as well?
No,
I would say
not from what I have done, and would do the exact same thing with her. I think.
Okay.
With the second dog from inside the house manners.
Mm-hmm.
I think that dog will have the same treatment as far as kenneling at night in the same kennel Maggie was in for a very long time. Like until you earn the right to move onto that side of the house. Like it would be our house restarting over, pretending it was 2018.
Yeah.
With a bunch of toys on the ground. Like it'll be challenging, but I think that puppy would get a lot of the same treatment. Maybe he'd get let up on the couch way sooner than Maggie ever did, but like a lot of the other house stuff would be the same. Like we were pretty strict indoors, and then people always wonder, like, oh, she just goes and hangs out. It's like, yeah, because she doesn't bark. Yeah, I didn't let her bark ever. As a like my neighbors always ask about that. How'd you get your dog not to bark? I don't know, man. I was pretty strict in the house. I don't know. I'm probably gonna do the exact same thing, but yeah. My training philosophies will have changed quite a bit.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah,
that's good.
I don't know. I just don't want puppy teeth again, but you have to kind of.
Yeah, those hands get so torn up.
Yeah.
For me, and Lauren's hands are just like bleeding everywhere.
Yeah.
You mentioned the toys, Matt. Like that's the thing. Like looking back, I brought Ren home when Millie was 9 months old.
Yeah.
How dumb was that?
Yeah. It's kind of wild.
kind of like, because it's not like, it's a lot of little stuff too, you know, like it's not like, oh, it's a Barbie, they chew the arm off of the Barbie, you throw the Barbie away, you get a new one. It is like
Barbie shoe and
it's just
name it.
Yeah.
Thought about that.
Yeah, the whole like barking. I mean, Ren's up to about 10 barks now in her life, so we're getting there, right?
I'll say the only time Baggy barks in the house is if you get her riled up, and then I can usually get her to stop real quick, even if it's somebody else that gets her riled up, like a friend or family member.
Does she bark when you get like the mailman or delivery?
Absolutely not. No, nope.
Really? Okay.
Nope.
You nip that in the bud.
Oh yeah, way early.
Okay.
Occasionally, like if she's eating or something and one of us comes home, or maybe she's asleep on the couch and like the garage door opens and she's like out of it or like protected with Kelly, you'll get like one woof, like a protective woof, and then it's it. Not like barking.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Interesting. Ren has just never barked. That's just her personality, right? Because Mac does it for her. Mac is like, that is his like MO. That is his job, right? Is to protect. And so he's like that. And I never put an emphasis on not barking when he was young. You know, so maybe shame on me, but I actually don't mind it, especially now with like the girls want to play outside, right? We have someone do a walk by our house. Like, I actually want my dogs to bark because people are scared of dogs.
Yeah.
Like we have like the same FedEx and UPS delivery drivers or whatever. And I go out there when the dogs are out there and like Mac will be barking and I will just be like, hey, you don't like, these dogs are going to lick you to death.
Yeah.
This is a like here's what you're going to do. You're going to come off the truck and you're going to just hand it to him. He'll kick it and take it up to the door. Like, you don't have to get out of it. You know, you don't have to do anything.
Yeah.
But a couple of months ago, we had like a new guy and I'm outside and like he pulls up and Mac like starts barking and like going down toward the sidewalk. And the rule is, and the dogs do not follow this rule very well right now, so we're going to get a little more reinforcement, but the sidewalk is their jam. They don't go past the sidewalk.
Yeah.
Right. That's the thing. And this dude sprints back into his truck, like terrified. I was like, oh, wow, I wonder what caused that reaction.
Yeah.
We've had some Amazon drivers do similar things. It's like, she's friendly. And they're just like getting back into their car as quickly as they can.
I mean, I can't blame them because there are people who say their dogs are friendly and they're like, these people
clearly not.
They're not.
Do not have a clue, right?
Yeah.
I know Josie is friendly. The only thing I'm worried about with Josie is that she's going to jump up and hit me in the balls. I mean,
she's done that.
I was going to say, Josie's got that like all attitude, but like, oh, come here, I'll give you a butt scratch real quick and you'll be quiet. I guarantee it. Every single time that happens when I see you.
She sounds ferocious, but her tail will be wagging at the same time.
Yeah. Every time.
That's the thing with her too. Like she barks in the house, but if you're out of the house, like if we leave the house, she don't bark at all. Like in the field, she doesn't bark. Even I take her to like Fleet Farm, all the people, she don't bark. It's just when she's in the house, that's when she barks.
Yeah. Well, that's good. I mean, that's interesting. I mean, Matt, you got to get moving on the whole finding a puppy thing, or just, you know, I'll ask Bob when those puppies will be ready to come home. And try to arrange travel, right? Cross country there.
Take a little trip out to New York.
Prime weather for that.
Yeah.
I mean, you never know what it's going to be.
Oh, you could wait till he goes down south.
Ooh.
True.
Ooh, that's a great idea.
True. Probably a longer drive, honestly.
Oh man.
Take a little vacay down there with the wife.
Yeah.
Sweeten the pot a little bit here.
One way plane ticket, I'm pretty sure is what that would be.
Yeah.
And drive back.
Yeah. Hey, he's already playing it out his head.
Oh, he's got it figured out. He's got
it figured out.
Oh,
plane ticket and a rental car back, and he's got it all figured out.
I mean, Jeffrey, I want to know when you're getting a second dog too.
I just told you, I'm afraid of the bad habits in the house. My next dog will not bark. That's the thing. The next dog will not bark in the house. And I'm afraid that this puppy is going to learn from Josie's ways and her entitlement here as she gets older. And we're going to have another barker. And I can't do another 15 years of a barker. Oh,
I mean, you just got to talk to.
That's what I'm most afraid about.
You got to talk to Matt Jeske. He'll give you the tips and tricks.
Yeah.
He'll be really strict on it.
But that's the thing. Is it going to be hard if you have a barker in the house and you're not letting the other one bark? Like, I would need somebody to talk. I'd have to talk to somebody about these things, the strategies behind this.
Well,
it can be done, right? I just need to learn the ways and talk to some people that have had similar experiences to help comfort me before I would make that decision.
You can do it, Jeff.
Yeah.
You can do it. You have to be really strict. All right. Like there's certain things that you got to be on it. And it is, I will tell you, it is very, very hard, much harder to be as strict and diligent with things with my family being much larger.
Sure. Well, see, like with Josie, and a lot of this was my fault. There was different ways I could have approached it, right? But her parents were barkers, like all her siblings were they just were barkers, right?
Yeah.
And we tried the bark collar thing. Now she's a Vizsla, so she's softer, right? In those types of areas of the training, and the bark collar freaked her out to the point where if it went off, she would go hide like in our closet and shake. So it was one of those things, like we had a hard time with that, but I'd have to learn some new strategies.
Yeah. I mean, I think you'll be fine, Jeff. You'll be fine. Just get a plan. It's all about having a plan. All right. You just got to put a plan in place. It's all about the plan. Actually, I think the hardest person, the person who probably derails me the most, is probably my wife, actually.
Yeah. The training. Yeah.
Yeah. We're just a little loose with certain things. And it's like, please do not, like, we're eating supper at the table. Please do not throw a piece of food to the dogs off of there. Like, that's just, it's over. It's done. Like, it is
gentle
done.
Parenting with dogs.
No, then at that point in time, Ren starts having foot-long drools hang down, and I'm like, nope, living room. That's why they know the living room command. They run from the kitchen to the living room. Like, you just,
Yep.
But yeah, they definitely need some training though. Like, you notice how, like, winter where you do a little bit less, Matt, and like, things erode a little bit. They just like, it's like, I do not need to give you this command twice. Like, you need to listen on the first try. Don't make me get up. No, I got to get up now. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Now I'm aggravated. Now I'm very aggravated.
Yeah. I do know.
All right. What else, gentlemen? Season.
That's all I got.
Yeah, I got nothing.
Oh, a drag of a season recap here.
A little bit.
Bit of a drag of a season.
Maybe that'll be the episode title. A drag of a season recap. Fitting. A drag of a season.
Well, yeah.
It's fair.
We're not popping bottles of champagne for this season.
No.
I mean, if I would have shot that triple curl you did, I would have been popping bottles of champagne, putting them on the wall, probably.
That was a stud drink.
Yeah, that's a stud drink. I mean, yes. Yeah. Yes, that would be one for the wall. Definitely.
I'm still pissed that I didn't shoot a Mallard limited Drakes in 3 shots, but can't win them all.
No. Can't win them all.
Can't win them all. Oh,
if I would have had the Mac Daddy with me, we would have had all 4 of them, but
I would have actually had him go with you, except he would have had to cross the river and then he would have been wet the whole time. And I wanted to keep him dry for as long as possible.
Yeah. Yeah. He would have been wet right from the jump. Yeah.
Mm.
Wouldn't have been ideal.
I mean, he has very thick fur and he was panting feverishly. So, like, I'm sure he would have been
all right.
I would have been fine.
I was breaking ice in the middle of the river with my bare hands trying to get at these mallards.
You did. I mean, you came back and you like sat down. You were like, okay, I got to catch my breath. Because it took a long time for you to get back from being 100 yards down.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
All right.
That's it. That's it. That's a wrap.
It's a wrap.
We got another guest next week. So that'll be fun. Looking forward to that one for sure. And then we're coming up on Christmas and New Year's and Oklahoma. Man, it's going to be an action-packed couple of weeks, though. That is for sure.
Maybe we'll actually get enough energy to podcast down in Oklahoma this year.
Yeah, we say that. We've been on 3 trips together that we've like full intention of doing it, and then
never did it.
3 so far.
Wow.
The only way it's going to happen is if we shoot like a limit by 9 o'clock in the morning and we have nothing else to do the rest of the day.
That's the only chance that happens.
That's the only chance.
That's the podcast happens.
Yes.
Yeah. If you do an afternoon hunt, you're gonna be busy in between. Like if you stay out too late, you're gonna want to have lunch, maybe a little nap or something before you get dinner ready. It's gonna be tough.
Yeah, true. 100% true. We should plan for shooting a limit by like 8:30, 9 o'clock one day, though. Like it's going to happen.
I hope so.
It's hopeful, wishful thinking.
But I'd also plan to nap every single day, though, too, because that is magical. That is magical. So, we'll talk more about that. We got some planning to do behind the scenes here, which maybe we'll start that right now as soon as I hit the stop recording button, which is the perfect segue. We're going to do that now. If you made it this far, thank you for tuning in. We appreciate you listening and supporting the show. Follow us on social media. Leave us a review if you have 10 seconds. And that we will see you all next week. Peace.